The final part of Ukraine. Ukraine can't win. It's done. It's toast. Russia can finish the job or come to the table, make a peace agreement, and move on. Except what's sad about this whole thing is a lot of Americans are hooked up, loving Ukraine, speaking out on behalf of Ukraine, when in fact it's the people that they're caring about, but they don't understand the geopolitics. They don't understand who Zelensky is and how he got appointed. They don't understand the coup d'etat that the CIA put in. They don't understand that NATO agreed to for no further expansion. That's all irrelevant because in the me now television, it's make up shit whatever you want. So let's hear how they reflect on Putin, Ukraine, and how does it end?
As the military situation on the ground worsens for Ukraine. And the Russians they're not letting up at all in their attack on the electrical infrastructure, the power grid of Ukraine. Ukraine is really going to be in a pretty desperate, grim situation um, in a month or so, more so than it ever has been during the course of this, now 2.5 year war, or 2 years, 8 months. Um, so this is Putin acknowledges it's a reality, but he didn't get upset, and he didn't make any reverse threats to the United States. So he's they're hopeful that they can work out a deal with the United States, but if they don't, he's just sort of matter of fact, we're going to finish this militarily, and it'll be up to the U.S. and Europeans to pick up the wreckage.
Carl. Which means that we pay the bill. How about that, American taxpayer? Yeah, we're going to rebuild Ukraine and we're going to take all our tax dollars and put it over there and rebuild it so our corporations who are rebuilding can make more profits. Sound familiar? Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, just name them. Same game, same MO, same military industrial complex, raping and pillaging us by taking our tax dollars and doing squat shit for the American public, but they do a whole bunch of benefits for the military industrial complex. They laugh all the way to the bank. And look at in America, we can't even be paid a livable wage. Now, a livable wage, according to the federal government, OMB, Office of Management Budget. It might have been out of the GAO office, whatever one I tapped into about 3.5 years ago. $79,000, $80,500 is a livable wage. Hey, Americans, are you making that? Well, under the new plan, which is the conscious hour, which is a vision of the future and how we get out of this clusterfuck of repeating the same mistakes over and over again, you all get 80,000 credits from the time you're 13 years old. We'll have a new economy, not based on some lie. It's backed in gold. It hasn't been backed in gold. And we aren't going to go to the Bitcoin shit coins and go to the casino world up there and burn up the planet with all the data centers. We need somebody to come in and organize this clusterfuck before we blow the world up, folks. And there's only one person that I know of, and he's speaking right now, and it's called the Conscious Hour. I've waited to this moment from the time I was a little kid because I couldn't understand why the world was fucked up. And then I had to do my journey. I had to go through inside these agencies and then go down to Central America and understand how Central America works. I even had the highest level guy from Trump administration come down and meet me after I had two interviews by one Marine who interviewed me twice for 2 hours one time, an hour and a half the next time, and said, "Well, the head guy for Donald Trump will be knocking on your door. You can have a meeting with him." So I never request this stuff. I just get involved, always creating solutions for complex problems. This is the conscious hour, folks. I'm the conductor, and we need a conductor in the world right now. And I've always seen heaven on earth. So with my new business model, we achieve it. We achieve prosperity for everybody. We achieve a world where there is no war, where we don't judge. Oh my God, thou shalt not judge, thou shalt not kill. I mean, hello. But these people, I'm talking about the Israelis now, the Jews, and the second coming and the red heifer and all that shit. This is the parasite that could blow the world up. And Donald Trump's hooked into it because of money. Does he really want to blow the world up? Nah, he wants to build, but he has no clue because they don't give a shit about Donald Trump. He's just a puppet, and they're playing him with the symphony of the fiddles playing. They're playing Donald Trump, and he's got the trigger too. It's the conscious hour, folks. Tune in, turn on, spread the word. Take care. Love you all.